Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scotty B Show. We got the Pittsburgh Pirates at the Baltimore Orioles tonight. And, of course, last night, fireworks galore. Well, let's say water galore as Mookie Betts hit for the cycle. Mookie Betts. My brain is nowhere. Cedric Mullins hit for the cycle. So he was the first Oriole player to set off the brand new, freshly unveiled bird bath celebration, with his fifth inning triple leading to the soaking of fans in the 156 seats of Section 86 in left center field at Camden Yards. With the 3-run homer in the eighth inning, Mullins completed the 12th cycle in franchise history, the seventh since relocating to Baltimore in 1954. To power the Orioles to a 6-3 series opening win last night. In addition to his earlier triple, the 28-year-old center fielder singled in the third, doubled in the seventh. The O's had to send 5 batters to the plate in the eighth inning in order for Mullins to get a chance to join the Marlins' Luis Arraez April 11th as the only MLB player with a cycle this season. Heading into that inning, everybody in Baltimore's dugout was yelling, "Let's get set up," according to manager Braden Hyde. His blast off a 1-1 changeup from Pittsburgh right-hander Dwayne Underwood Jr. pushed Baltimore to a 6-2 lead. Of course, they ended up winning 6-3. And after the eighth inning ended, the Orioles needed to record 3 more outs to improve to 12-1. And they went to 25-13, of course, as closer Felix Bautista came in and struck out the side. But before the ninth inning began, Mullins' teammate remained back in the dugout and let him run out to center field by himself for the top of the ninth inning. They let Mullins run out to center field while all the players stayed in the dugout. What a great honor. And he got a standing ovation from the 25,682 fans that were in attendance. He's been in Baltimore since 2018. He endured the tough years of the rebuild. Now he's getting to enjoy the team's success while continuing to serve as arguably its biggest spark plug. He owns a 268, 365, 478/9 with 16 extra base hits, including 5 homers, 31 RBIs, and is 12 for 12 on stolen base attempts. He's also playing exceptionally well in defense, which he again showed with a diving catch to rob Jack Sawinski of a hit in the to open the 7th inning. And the last guy to do it for the Orioles was his partner, Austin Hayes. He was his roommate in the minor leagues. And Austin Hayes did it last year in a rain-shortened 6-inning game against the Washington Nationals. So congratulations, Cedric Mullins. Sorry I couldn't do the game last night. That's life as we have to work, right? So coming up for the Pirates in the batting order, third baseman Brian Hayes, left fielder Brian Reynolds, right fielder Connor Joe, first baseman Carlos Santana, center fielder Jack Sawinski is batting 5th, batting 6th, and they took it away from me right then and there. How do you like that? That's all right. I got him beat. So let's bring this up as we are getting ready to go here. So then after Swisky, Beanda, Hardy, DH, second baseman Bay, and shortstop Owings. On the mound for the Orioles is Wells. First pitch of the game is fouled back for a strike. High for a ball, 1-1. Hey, Jerry, thank you for stopping by. Robert, hello. Thanks, Jerry. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. Fouls it off again. Yeah, Pittsburgh has just fallen down on the ground. Their last 11 games are 1-10 in their last 11. Baltimore staying strong, of course. They're 3.5 out of first. Outside for a ball. Well, sets. Pops it up. It's like Mateo on short. There's 1 out. So Reynolds will come up. Brian Reynolds playing left field. 296. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Hey, Brett, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. 296, 5 homers, 23 RBIs. 1 for 4 last night. Fly ball left center field. Austin Hayes runs it down. 2 up, 2 down. So Joe comes up to right fielder, hitting 273 on the year. Joe stands in the batter's box. Right-hander against right-hander. We're in the top of the first. Takes a strike. .273, 5 homers, 13 RBIs for Connor Joe. Through 1 for 4 last night. He had a home run. He called that a ball, 1-1. Sometimes these new umps have like a half. Fouls it up behind the plate, and it's going to be out of play. 1-2. Low for a ball, 2-2. Big night for the Orioles last night, especially Cedric Mullins hitting for the cycle last night, giving the Orioles a 6-3 win over the Pittsburgh Pirates. There's the pitch. There's a ball high, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom half of the first. We're scoreless. Coming up for the Orioles, Mullins leading off at center field. Catcher Rushman batting third is Santana. Right fielder batting fourth at first base. Mountcastle batting fifth. Playing second is Frazier. Batting seventh, playing left field is Hayes. Batting eighth, playing third base is Henderson. Seventh is Henderson. Batting eighth is shortstop Mateo. And batting ninth, O'Hearn, the DH. Contreras is the pitcher for Pittsburgh. Contreras 3-3, 4.74 earned run average in 7 starts. 38 innings. He's walked 19, struck out 31, given up 2 home runs. Leading off, Cedric Mullins, of course. Swing and a miss, strike one. There's a swinging again, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Fouls it back. Out of play on the third base side. Right down the pike. Looking at it. Stood there and looked at it. Strike 3, you're out of there. Adley Rutschman comes to the plate, the catcher for the Orioles. 281 on the year. There's a strike. First pitch. Five homers, 21 RBIs. He went 2-4 last night. Fly ball in the right center field. That's deep. It's deep, and it's a home run. Adley Rutschman slams his second pitch tonight. The bird bath is starting. Let's get it going. He crushed it. Rutschman got a face full of water out of that homer hose. Santander flies one in the right center field. That'll be 2 outs. So Mountcastle will come to the plate. He's hitting 261 on the year. Mr. Splash is having fun early tonight. Man. Outside for ball 1 on Mountcastle. And that is a new section over there. Or not a new section, but they turned it into the bird bath section. Fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. And Mr. Splash, for extra bases, squirts everybody down with the water gun that and they get soaking wet, and they got their ponchos out tonight. Last night was the first night for it. He fouls it back again. 8 homers, 27 RBIs, 2 for 4 with an RBI and a triple last night for Mountcastle. Bounces it foul, stays 0-2. So it rained earlier in Baltimore, but who's ever sitting in that section just got rained on again by that home run. The pitch, ground ball to third, over to first. That'll end it. Orioles score 1 on the home run. It's 1-0 Baltimore as we go to top half of the second. All right, we go to the top of the second. Coming up for the Pirates would be Santana, Sawinski, Andujar. And it's 1-0 Baltimore. Zadley Rushman put one in to the right center field bleachers. It's the only hit of the game so far. I think there's going to be a lot of people that want to sit in that section out there to get wet. I don't know what's going on. My connection is just. There's a base hit by Santana in the left field. So Pittsburgh has a runner on their leadoff man. Sawinski comes to the plate. He's hitting 237 on the year. When the TV goes to do interviews and stuff and they don't show the game, I can't tell you. I don't know why they do that to me. So Pirates have a runner at first. Well set. Outside 1-0. Pops it up behind in the stands. Oh, the guy had it in his hands and dropped it. Dropped that foul ball. 1-1 count. And Sawinski. Here's the pitch. Pops it up, out behind third. Anderson can't get to it. Bounces into stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Swinski. .237, 7 homers, 20 RBIs. Went 2 for 4 with an RBI last night. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Andujar, the DH tonight, comes up. He's hitting 179 on the year. Outside for a ball. Pirates have a runner at first. We're in the top of the second. The pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Bay, the second baseman. 2 homers, 6 RBIs for Andujar. 11 games. Just outside, 2-1. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a line shot deep to left field. And it's out. 2 outs. Runner stays at first. Orioles game tomorrow is 1:35 for Mother's Day. Pittsburgh against Baltimore for the final game of the series. First 15,000 fans, 15 and over, get the crossover bag. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. The pitch. Outside. 1-1. So Bay, 2 homers, 9 RBIs with a .250 average. Went 2 for 4 last night. Pirates second baseman. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to the bottom half of the second. Still 1-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. As we go to bottom half of the second, coming up for the Orioles, it'll be Frazier, Hayes, and Henderson. One nothing Baltimore on a home run by Rushman. The pitch is a low for a ball, 1-0. A lot of people wearing goggles in that section in the bird bath. It looks like they come prepared tonight. Fly ball down the left field line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Adam Frazier, 222, 3 homers, 14 RBIs. Went over 2 last night. A strike, 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball. Second baseman gets it in the hole, throws him out at first. 1 out. So Brandon Hyde is not with the team tonight. He went up to his daughter's graduation. There's a deep fly ball by Hayes. And it's out in left field. There's 2 outs. So Henderson will come up to the plate. And that's Henderson's jersey is in the auction. So Henderson takes it deep to right, and gone. Get out of there. 2-0 Baltimore. And everybody's getting wet again in the bird bath. Hunter Henderson with the home run. Just got over the right field wall, but it fired up for the home run. Mateo comes to the plate, 271 on the air. Outside, 1-2. 1-2 to Mateo. That man didn't even have to hardly move, just lifted his glove up and caught that home run ball right there over the wall. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. O'Hearn is on deck if Mateo can keep this going. 2-0 Baltimore, bottom of the second now. Ground ball, slow grounder to third, picks it up, throws out at first. Ooh, bang bang play. Are they gonna look at it? No. They called him out. He's out. So we'll go to top of the third. It's 2-0 Baltimore. All right. Coming up in the top of the third for Pittsburgh. Excuse me. Eating a cracker here. Leading off would be shortstop Owings and then catcher Delay. And then back to the top of the order, Hayes at third baseman. Owings hitting 143 on the year. Tyler Wells. This season, he leads the MLB in opponent batting average against. Tyler Wells does 213. They're hitting off him. That's it. 213. So two runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Pirates. 2 solo homers for Baltimore. Swing and a miss on Owings. 0-1. Wells' pitch counts at 30. Did he go? He did. Strike 2. Tried to check his swing, but went around. Owings, no homers, no RBIs in 3 games this season. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. My goodness, 1, 2, 3 strikes. Swing at all of them, you'll get out every time. All right, Delay, the catcher, will come up. He's hitting 360 on the year. Righty against righty. The pitch. There's a strike. Delay, 1 homer, 8 RBIs. He's played 19 games this season. Outside, 1-1. He's got a 951 OPS in 19 games. Yes, Tyler Wells has struck out 4 Pirates already tonight. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Well set. Ground ball to short. Mateo has it over to first. 2 outs. So bring us back to the top of the order. Third baseman Hayes. 0 for 1. 239 on the year. Well set. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Ground ball to short. Mateo with another chance. Throws him out. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to bottom half of the third. It's 2-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it as we go to the bottom half of the third. Coming up for the Orioles will be O'Hearn, Mullins, and Rushman. O'Hearn hitting 238, doing the DH tonight. Krakens and Stars are tied 1-1, 6:40 in the first period. Thank you, Brett. There's the pitch, O'Hearn. There's a strike. Contreras has thrown 25 pitches so far. In the dirt, 1-1. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lines is deep in the right. It's going to be caught just front of the warning track. That's 1 out. Hey, Winsland, thank you. I'm sorry to hear about your grandmother, man. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, there you go. Yep. All right, Mullins comes to the plate 0 for 1 today. Strike on the first pitch. Well, the Orioles will win for her tonight. How about that? There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. The bird bath is soaking wet because they've had a home run in the first and a home run in the second. So the people in the bird bath section are just drenched. But they're wearing goggles tonight. And some even brought ponchos. So they just started that last night's game. That was the first night for having it. Inside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Pops it up behind home plate. It's out of play. Man, nobody catches a foul ball anywhere, I don't think. Low in the dirt. 2-2. Go O's. Mullins had a cycle last night. Looking for his first hit tonight. Lines a foul down the right field line. Two pitch, way outside. 3-2. On deck is Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Fly ball down the left field line. It's going to be. Did he catch that? He caught that. Reynolds makes a catch up against the netting. 2 outs for the O's. So Adley Rutschman, who hit home run his first time up. 286 on the year. Here's the first pitch, Adley. Strike. Ooh, he called that a strike. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That dropped right out of the way. 0-2. Yes, sir. The Orioles are scrappy. But they got the second or third best record in MLB. My brain just died. Outside high, 1-2. There's the 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Okay. In the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, he didn't fully swing on that. Almost bounced up and hit his bat, though. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit, right field. Rushman's 2 for 2 tonight. He's halfway to the cycle. He needs a double and a triple. The Orioles have a runner at first with 2 outs. Santander will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. 259 on the air. Hey, a lot of people say that. Yes, a lot of people say that. As long as you're better than the Yankees, absolutely. The pitch, outside 1-0. I used to say that when we were in the Yankees division. Just got to beat them Yankees. They spend all the money. That's why everybody hates them so much. They spend all the money, them and now the Mets. 1-0 pitch, outside again, 2-0. Orioles have a runner at first, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Baltimore. The Mets are not having good luck with all the money they spend in the offseason. The pitch, high for ball, 3-0. Contreras' pitch count is at 43 now. Yeah, the Rays. But there's a fly ball in the center field. That's going to be caught, and that'll end it. We're going to top of the fourth. It's 2-0 Baltimore. Yeah, the Rays are hurting, though. The Rays are losing starting pitchers like crazy. I think they just lost their third starting pitcher the other day. I don't know what happened to Darryl Strawberry. I heard he's doing all right, I guess. Seemed like I just saw him on something not too long ago. I might be mistaken because my memory is not the best, but yeah, but the Orioles are hanging in there. Their starting pitcher stays strong. They'll be okay. They might have to make a trade for a starting pitcher. I don't know. Because that bullpen they got is pretty damn good with Cano and Batista at the end of it. So can't beat that. I don't know. Hey, Brett, yeah, you know what happened to Darryl Strawberry? I thought I saw him on some show this earlier this year, beginning maybe a spring training or something. Heck no. What are you heck knowing about? You don't think the Orioles need to make a trade for a starter? So we're going to top of the fourth. No runs, one hit, no errors for the Pirates. The Orioles, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Coming up for Pittsburgh will be Reynolds, Joe, and Santana. Wells has thrown 40 pitches so far, 26 for strikes. He has struck out 4. So the first pitch to Reynolds. It's a swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a strike, 1-2. Ooh, just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I mean, they don't spend a whole lot of money like the Yankees and stuff do. I get that. I don't know how their AAA's looking. Fouls it back, 2-2. They got anybody they're going to be able to call up or something if they need to help at starting pitching? There's a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes now, and Reynolds. Fly ball pops it up shallow right field. Right fielder has it. Santander catches it. There's 1 out. Joe, the right fielder, comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today, 268. Fly ball in the shallow right field again. Santander there again for out number 2. So Santana come to the plate. Pirates first baseman. He's 1 for 1. Has the only hit from Pittsburgh. 252 on the year. There's a strike. 1-1 on Santana. Strike 2. He just looking at him. Just standing there shopping. No balls, 2 strikes. Got to put something in the grocery cart sooner or later. Outside, 1-2. Pops it up. Up behind third. Henderson's there. That'll do it. We'll go to bottom half of the fourth. It's still 2-0 Baltimore. Well, he went through some rough times, that's for sure, but he was a good ball player. He ain't the first one to go through it, though. Unfortunately, he won't be the last. So coming up for the Baltimore in the bottom half of the fourth to be Mountcastle, Frazier, and Hayes. Yeah, money changes people. It's easier to get a hold of things, that's for sure. Plus, you get friends that you don't normally have when you have money. All right. Contreras comes out. He's got his pitch count is at 44, 33 for strikes. He has struck out one Oriole, given up 2 earned runs on 2 solo homers. Mountcastle leads it off. He's 0 for 1 today. 259 on the year. Takes a strike, low strike. Yeah, but some games I don't see it. That's kind of weird about their stolen base, but I guess it depends on who gets on. No swing, so takes a ball 1-1. Yeah, I remember the first game of the season against Boston. They stole 5 bases that game. Foul fly down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, they get Mullins on base. They get Frazier on base. They get Mateo on base. They got some stolen bases going on. The 1-2 pitch, ground ball up the middle. Second baseman has it over to first. And there's 1 out. Frazier comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. 220 on the year. The pitch to Frazier. Fly ball in the left center field. Reynolds has it. There's 2 outs. It is. Depends on how many times the pitcher throws over. So Hayes comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. 300 on the year. Austin Hayes. One and 0 pitch. Outside. Oh, we call that a strike. 1-1. It's easier to steal because they can only throw over twice. They can throw over a third time, but they have to get them out. If they don't get them out, it's a balk. So most pitchers won't throw over the third time. Slow grounder. First baseman has it over to the pitcher. Oh, they called him safe at first. I couldn't tell. It looked like he might have beat the runner to the bag, but he might not have been on the bag when he caught the ball. So the Pirates are going to take a look at it, but let's see it in the replay here. Shovels it over to the pitcher. Oh, he missed it. Yeah, the pitcher missed the bag, so the runner is safe. Take another look here. Did he? No, he didn't step on the bag. You can tell his reaction after. Yeah, he missed the bag. He was alongside of it, but he missed it, so the base runner's safe. Yeah, right there. You can see there's a gap between the foot and the bag. Henderson drives one deep. He already hit a home run today. It'll be caught at the warning track at left center field. That'll do it. We'll go to the top of the fifth. It's still 2-0 Baltimore. I really didn't care for the shift, so I was happy to see that go because now they can play baseball normally. You can get base hits through the, but I didn't care for the new bases. But I don't think it's making it. It makes a little bit of difference on the stolen base, but I don't think it's making that much. Because my opinion was okay, make first base bigger because that's what they were worried about. People were getting hurt at first base. Um, but I mean, the new rules were so there's more offense, and they're getting a lot more offense. If you look at the scoreboard for MLB every night, you're looking at 5 or 6 teams that are scoring 10 runs or more sometimes, which is just incredible. But yeah, I don't have a problem. I think the pitch clock could be 5 seconds slower. So instead of being at what is it, 15 and 20, 15 with nobody on, 20 with one on. So I would be all in favor of going 20 and 25. But other than that, it's got to work itself out all year. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I thought the bigger bases concerned me. I didn't really care for that, but I don't think they're playing that much of a difference in things. A little bit on the stolen bases, but not that much. I don't think it's because the stolen bases are more about the pitch clock, or the pitch clock and the throw over. Here's a strike. It's 1-1 on Swinsky. Wells' pitch counts at 53 now. I honestly, my problem has been there's a ball 2-1 on Swinsky. My problem has been this year so far is the umpires. We got, what is it? Did we get 8 or 10 new umpires this year? I think it's 10. There's a swing and a miss, 2-2. But there's not a consistent strike zone from what I'm seeing. You'll see them calling low strikes beginning of the game maybe, and then about inning 3rd or 4th. They're not calling them anymore. There's a ground ball to first over the pitcher. There's one out for Pittsburgh. I think they need to do something for the pitching. I don't know what they could do for the pitching. I don't mind having runs scored in the game. I know it brings them money, so I understand why they needed more offense. But you're going to see a lot of high ERAs this year, I believe. Bay comes to the plate, ground ball to short, Mateo over to first. 2 up, 2 downs. So they'll bring up Owens, a shortstop. He's 0 for 1 today. Well, yeah, I mean, it's okay. Like I said, let it play out. Don't, let's not fret about it too early in the year and stuff. The pitch clock was the biggest concern. I still think add 5 seconds onto it. Baseball is meant to be played a little slower than most sports. There's the first pitch to Bay as he squared around the bunt. They call it a strike or a ball? Oh, ball. I thought he squared around. Okay. Baseball to me is like all the other games. It's the chessboard against the checkerboard. Baseball is the chessboard. It's meant to be played a little bit slower, a little bit more things going on. There's a strike, 1-1. Games are faster. Games are averaging, I think they said 2 hours and 35 minutes this year compared to last year's like 3 hours and 5, 3 hours and 10, 15 minutes. So it's about a half hour faster. But I'd like to see more pitcher duels. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, yeah, some records are just going to be, but that comes with starting pitchers. A manager doesn't let a pitcher go past the 7th or 8th inning anymore without taking him out. High for a ball, 2-2. I saw a couple. Who was it? Saw a couple guys with the one hitter. One guy with the no hitter going after the 7th. They took him out because of his pitch count. 2-2 pitch. He pops it up behind third. Henderson can't get there. It's in the stands. So, not only that, but like I said, you're not going to see a lot of records broken from pitchers. Me and King, everybody knows King. We were talking about it. You're not going to see anybody get 300 wins anymore ever again, probably. Outside for ball, 3-2 now on Bay. On deck if he gets on his Owings. Yeah. Lines of foul, 3-2 still. But, the stolen bases, they said, were up right away. But it seems like it has slowed down a little bit also lately. So, like I said, give it time and everything might level itself out. So Kraken's up 2-1 in the first period, Brett. Cool. All right, Kraken. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We're going to bottom half to 5th. It's still 2-0 Baltimore. End of the first? Okay. Kraken, is it, are they tied 3-3 or what's going on, Brett? I haven't seen a hockey game in a little while. Is it best of 7? Three 2 stars. Oh, okay. Kraken has to win. First time Kraken's been in the playoffs? So coming up in the bottom half of the 5th would be Mateo, O'Hearn, and Mullins for Baltimore. The Orioles lead at 2-0 on 2 solo homers, one by Adley Rutschman and one by Henderson. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Pirates. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Contreras' pitch count is at 53, excuse me. The pitch takes a strike. Mateo, 0 for 1 today, 269 on the year. In the dirt, 1-1. Mateo takes pitch, fouls it back. Oh, is it out of play? It is out of play over by the first base side, 1-2. You predicting that we score this inning? All right, you're on it. Outside for a ball, 2-2. Pops it up by shallow left. Owens has it. There's one away. So O'Hearn comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Was that O'Hearn? Ground ball, hot shot. First baseman has it, flips the pitcher. 2 up, 2 down, real quick there. So Cedric Mullins, the man of the night last night with his cycle. He's looking for his first hit tonight. He's 0 for 2. Down to 1 out there, Wenson. Contreras sets pitch. Mullins takes a strike. Bounces it foul, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, high for ball, 1-2. Ground ball. Second baseman has it over to first. Sorry about that. They go down in order. We go to top of the 6th, still 2-0 Baltimore. Well, that's all right. Like they say, you can't go anywhere unless you try. Yeah. That's one thing I've never been, was a gambling man. Ooh, the Mariners got the Red Sox starting Monday, Brett. Uh-oh. You're going to have to give OUFN a hard time. All right, so coming up the top of the 6th for Pirates would be Owens, Delay, and Hayes. So May 15th to the 18th, the Angels are coming to town to Baltimore. Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. That's going to be a big series. Ooh, Grayson Rodriguez got to go against Shohei Ohtani. Ooh, on Monday night. First pitch, Owens is high for a ball. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Yeah, Tyler Wells' pitch counts at 67, 44 for strikes. He has struck out 5 Pirates. The pitch, outside, 2-2. There's a swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out for Pittsburgh. 6 strikeouts for Wells now. So delay the catcher come up. He's 0 for 1 today. 353 on the year. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Wells is just in the mood right now. 4 groundouts, 6 flyouts, and 6 strikeouts. Fly ball in the right field. Santander goes back on the warning track and has it in front of the wall. 2 outs. So Hayes, he's 0 for 2 today. Even got a sponsor for the pitch clock now. First pitch is a strike to Hayes. Fouls it back, 0-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. We're going to bottom of the 6th. Still 2-0 Baltimore. I'll tell you, Tyler Wells is on fire tonight. So going into the bottom half of the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Pirates. The Orioles, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Coming up for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman, Santander, and Mountcastle. Rutschman's going for that cycle tonight himself. He's got a home run and a single. So now he needs a double and a triple. So far into the season, what do you guys think of the pitch clock? Are you getting used to it? Think it should be longer? Think it needs to be taken away? So Adley Rushman would lead it off, 2 for 2 with the run scored and RBI on his solo homer. He got everybody in the bird bath wet right away. Bottom half of the first. The pitch takes a ball outside. Swing and a miss, or he fouled it off. I think it's getting a little blurry for some reason. 1-1 strike now. On deck is Santander. Outside, 2-1. Contreras' pitch count is at 68. The pitch. Ball 3, 3-1. Contreras has struck out 1 tonight. Ball high, he walked him. Leadoff man's on. Santander comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. So the over is 4.5. Over under is 4.5 on this game. Don't know if we'll get there or not. I think it might be under. Way this is going. Santander takes the first pitch. Fly ball in left center field. Jeez, they almost collided with each other in left field. Left fielder and the center field almost collided in left center field. Excuse me. There's 1 out for Baltimore. Mountcastle will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Hey, Rob. Throw over to first. He's back in time. Everybody's getting wet, Robert, over there in Baltimore. From the water gun. You should go sit out there for a while, Rob. Fly ball in the right field. It's going deep and foul ball. Just foul. Up in the upper deck, but it was foul. Ugh. Yeah, it was up there, but it was just foul. Just curved off at the end there. No balls, 1 strike. I'm out, Castle. We got to get out there where Mr. Splash is at now, Rob. Fly ball in the deep center field. It's going back at the wall. He's looking up. He's got it. Right in front of the wall there. 2 outs. Boy, that's 2 big ones he hit. Frazier come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Time is called. I don't know who called it. Catcher called it? I don't know. Oh, Frazier. Okay. There's a strike on the first pitch. 2 outs, runner at first for Baltimore. Frazier at the plate. Brett says Kraken's leading 4-2 now. Lines it into right field for a base hit. So runners are at first and second with 2 outs for Baltimore. So Austin Hayes will come up. He's 1 for 2 today. So Hayes steps in. First and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 2-0 Baltimore. There's a strike on the inside corner. Low for ball, 1-1. So 1-1 pitch. Fly ball in the right field. That'll be caught, and that'll end it. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Still 2-0 Baltimore. Sounds like Kraken's going to tie it up, right? So we'll go to the top of the 7th, 2-0 Baltimore. Coming up for Pittsburgh will be Reynolds, Joe, and then Santana. 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Excuse me. The only hit by the Pirates is Santana. He had a single. In the game tomorrow, I think they said it's a 1:35 game tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Not sure. No guarantee on that. Take a look at some scores. The Yankees beat the Rays 9-8. Mariners beat the Tigers 5-0. Blue Jays beat the Braves 5-2. Rangers beat the Athletics 5-0. And then they shut it off on me. Yeah, he looked pretty good today against the Tigers, that's for sure. You know, I do. Tigers are my home team, but you know what? I love baseball. I really do. I love and I've lived in so many different states that I've went and watched games at different stadiums here and there. So I just enjoy watching the game. That's why I have MLB TV, so I can watch. I watch different games all the time. So Reynolds leading it off. It's 1-1 on him. Yeah, congratulations to the Mariners. They should be a playoff team this year. They got to get playing better, though. There's a drive right to second base, 1 out. J-Rod's got to pick it up a little bit and get the team going. Even though he's a young guy on the team, he's also their leader. So he's got to start doing something for him, get him going. I do. Like I said, I'm up in Michigan a lot, Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana, so I get blacked out from Tiger games all the time. Not all the time. I get to see them once in a while. There's a strike. And like I said, being on the road, I don't have a TV, so everything is done online. So here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike 0-2 on Joe. Yeah, but if once I forget, are you living in Philadelphia? And you're still going to get blacked out from the Orioles, I believe. Yeah, your offense got to step up a little bit. I don't know if they're going to make a trade over there in Seattle or what. Yeah, so you get blacked out. So once you get blacked out, the Orioles games, I believe, up that way. It's a swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That's an 8th strikeout for Tyler Wells. Highest strikeout in a game for Wells. Yeah, I like Seattle. I mean, I lived like I said, I lived out in Washington State for 4.5 years up in Bellingham. So I went to a couple games down there at the Mariners. So Santana comes to the plate for Pittsburgh. He takes a ball. 2 outs, nobody on for Pittsburgh here in the top of the 7th. 2-0 Baltimore. Well, they have a really good record. Problem is they just lost their 3rd starting pitcher. So let's see what's going to happen here. You lose your 3rd starting pitcher, and you're all right, Brett. Have a good night at work. Thanks for stopping by, man. You lose 3 starting pitchers, you're in trouble. So 3 balls, no strikes on Santana. High for a ball for him. He walked him. So runner at first now with 2 outs for Pittsburgh. Sawinski comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. There's a strike. Well, and Brett lives out there in Washington State, so he's a Seattle fan a little bit. Perez is warming up in the bullpen for Baltimore. High for a ball, 1-1. I don't know if I like Perez yet, though, man. It seems like he'll come in one game and do great, and then next game he gives up 3-4 runs. And as a left-handed pitcher, you got to have him do better, I think. Left-handers are hard to come by. Did he swing? He did. Strike 1-2. Sawinski is struck out and grounded out tonight. Here's the 1-2 pitch to him. Outside, 2-2. Low, 3-2. Bundy. High, and he walked him. So runners at first and second now. 2 outs. Here comes Chris Holdout, pitching coach. So I guess they're going to, no, they're not going to bring Perez in yet. Coming up for Pittsburgh will be Andahar, the DH. He's 0 for 2 today, 167 on the year. I'd like to see Wells just finish this off. Finish off the top of the 7th here. His pitch count's at 92. You're not going to go another inning. You might probably not even going to go another batter. So give it all you got right here and get this guy out. Wells has thrown 58 strikes. He has struck out 8, his career high. The pitch, swing and a miss. Yeah, nice slider there. That slider just dropping out of there. There's the 0-1 pitch. Out in the dirt, 1-1. High for a ball, 2-1. Come on, Wells, settle down. Get this last guy right here. And the hire is flied out and ground out. The 2-1 pitch. Fly ball in the right field. Santander going back deep. Catches. Oh, he jumped up and just snow coned it in his glove. What a catch. No, what a catch. He caught that in front of the wall. He snow coned it at the top of his glove when he jumped up. What a catch by Santander. Oh, man. Oh, what a catch. We're going to bottom of 7th. This is 2-0 Baltimore. Wow. What a catch. Whew. Yeah, that was I thought it was a home run for a minute there too. Man, he just kept it in his glove. Whew. It was a close call. So coming up for Baltimore in the bottom half of the 7th to be Henderson, Mateo, and O'Hearn. We'll see who's pitching for Pittsburgh. You know, if you like watching a lot of baseball, MLB TV is a good thing to get. Forget what I paid for. I paid by the month instead of for the whole year. It was $150. I'm paying by the month. I can't remember what I'm paying now, but I think it's $25. If you like watching a lot of baseball, it's a cool thing to have. If you watch, but you wouldn't be able to watch any Philly games, probably no Baltimore games. I don't know about. That's the only problem where you're at. There's a lot of teams you might be blacked out from over there in Pennsylvania. What a catch. Right at the top of the short wall. Said Dan Deere just sat there like he couldn't believe he caught it neither. Wow. That was a wild catch, so. And they even got watered down in the bird bath for that catch. Mr. Splash is just enjoying watering down everybody. Yeah, I give it a try. I'm not the best, but I give it a shot. Sometimes I'm in a place where my internet's not the best, so it's hard to do. All right, so Henderson leads it off, takes a high ball. Contreras is still pitching for Pittsburgh. His pitch count's at 79, 78, 56 for strikes. He struck out one. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2 on Henderson. Henderson, of course, hit a home run in the second inning to give the Orioles their 2-0 lead that they're holding on to. It's fun to do. Fun to do the play-by-play. I enjoy it. I'm going to watch the game anyway. Fly ball in the center field. Shallow center. There's one out. So Mateo will come up. He's 0 for 3 today. Or 0 for 2 today, excuse me. 264 on the year. I don't know. They just started this last night in Camden Yards. They just started it last night. So there's a fly ball by Mateo in the left. That'll be caught. 2 up, 2 down. So Hearn comes to the plate, the DH. He's 0 for 2 today. Ball low. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I guess I don't think that would be good to be. Guess you could shoot some white icing on him, huh? Ball low, 2-0. Fly ball in the left field. 1, 2, 3. We're going to top of the 8. Still 2-0 Baltimore. Did you guys see the Yankees make a comeback? So we'll go to the top of the eighth. Still 2-0 Baltimore. Pirates only have 1 hit. Orioles with 5 hits. Cano will be the new pitcher for Baltimore. Coming up for Pittsburgh will be Bay, Owings, and Hayes. Nah, Robert, you don't want to do that. Mr. Splash, he likes to get people wet. No, the fans don't get to them. Another player holds it up and stuff. They just pour water through it. Remember last year they had the home run chain around their neck. This year they're using the water bong. So Cano is a new pitcher. What a year this guy's having. He's got a 1-0 record. His earned run average 0.00. 18 and 2/3 innings. No walks. 22 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting 0.54 against him. The first pitch, ground ball to third. Henderson grabs it, throws him out. So Bay's out, and there's one down here in the eighth. So Owings will be coming up. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Marcano will be pitch hitting, hitting 235 on the year. Excuse me. First pitch, Marcano inside for a ball. So Tyler Wells went 7 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, no earned, walked 2, struck out 8. There's a fly ball in the right center field. It's going deep, and it's going to bounce off the wall. Santander grabs it, throws it in. Wow. First extra base hit Cano has given up this year. So Pirates have a runner at second, 1 out. The catcher Delay comes to the plate. Delay's 0 for 2 today. The pitch, inside, 1-0. Now don't get up and walk away thinking they got this locked in. Foul ball at the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off, 1-2. Hello, Julie Graves. Well, thank you for stopping in. No, Tyler Wells, no. David Wells would be way too old. Inside for a ball, 2-2. 2-2 count on delay. Pittsburgh's catcher. Runner at second, nobody out. Bounces it foul. The pitch. Low for a ball, 3-2. Uh-oh, Cano don't look like he's pitching well tonight. Uh-oh. Hayes is on deck if this keeps going here. Two hits now for Pittsburgh. Ground ball towards first. Mountcastle flips it over to Cano. Runner gets over to third. There's 2 outs. So Hayes will be coming up to third baseman. He's 0 for 3 today. 3:36 on the air. Mandy, where can you watch the game? I'm watching it on MLB TV. If you download the MLB TV app this weekend, Mother's Day weekend, all games are free today and tomorrow. So you can watch it there. If you're out of you can't be near Baltimore though. Or Pittsburgh. Line drive to right field. Santander makes the catch, and that'll end the threat. It stays 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. So yeah, I don't know, Mandy. That's where I watch it, but I'm up in Michigan. If you're within the zone of Baltimore or Pittsburgh, you'll be blacked out on MLB TV, even though it's free. But since the games are free this weekend, you wouldn't have to pay for MLB TV. So if you're out of their network, you can watch it free. So going to the bottom of the 8th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Pirates. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Stevenson is the new pitcher for Pittsburgh. Coming up for Baltimore in the bottom half of the 8th to be Mullins, Rusherman, and Santander. Wenzel, are you watching a game somewhere? Come on. So that's the first inning I've seen Cano struggle at all, giving up that leadoff double. So Stevenson coming in for Pittsburgh. He's 0-1. 6 holds, 2-point earned run average, 9 strikeouts, 5 walks. Right-handed pitcher for Pittsburgh. Mullins, after the cycle game yesterday, he's 0 for 4 today, looking for his first hit. Fly ball in the center field. There's one out. So Rooshman will be coming up. Adley is 2 for 2 today. It's a home run, and he has a single. And he has a walk. 291 on the year. Good to see him get going. Really need his bat get going too. There's a strike. Bautista is warming up in the bullpen for the Orioles. The big man. Low for a ball, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Fouls it back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher sets, delivers. Strikes him out. So Santander comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Takes a strike. Low strike. Two outs, no one on for Pittsburgh. Foul, or for Baltimore, excuse me. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Santander 0 for 3 tonight. Made a great catch on that home run ball. Possible home run ball. Low for ball. 1-2. I thought they called that one a ball. It was a strike. All right. The pitch. Fouls it off. Fouled that one off his left ankle, I believe. Oh, just above the ankle, off his shin. Yep. Off his left shin, he fouled that one off. Ouch. All right, 1-2 pitch. 2 outs, nobody on for Baltimore here in the bottom of the 8th, 2-0. Lines it. 1 hopper to second, over to first. We'll go to the top of the ninth, 2-0 Baltimore. Bautista, the big man, will be coming in for Baltimore. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Not in school. I played what's called, they call it senior league ball for ages 15 to 18-year-olds. I played for I think it was 2 or 3 years. I wasn't very good. What did you play when you were in school? I played first base. Didn't like the outfield. All right, coming up top of the ninth for Pittsburgh, it'll be Reynolds, Joe, and Santana against the big man, Bautista. Bautista 3-1. 1.50 earned run average. Looking for his 10th save. 2-1 record. This is 19th appearance. Okay. All right, Bautista sets it. Oh, they're still warming up. All right. Pee Wee League, they pitch too fast for you? Nah, I don't blame you. When we played neighborhood ball, I used to be the pitcher, but everybody was scared to bat against me because it wasn't because I pitched too fast, just because I pitched too wild and I would hit everybody. All right, 1-0 on Reynolds. Fouls it off, 1-1. Oh, yeah. Wasn't in the military very long. I was only in there for almost 3 years. Lines it in the right center field. There's a base hit for Pittsburgh. This game is not over yet. They got the first leadoff man on. Joe comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. They're coming out here hitting Cano and Bautista like they're nothing. So runner at first, nobody out. Top of the ninth, 2-0 Baltimore. The pitch. Did he check his swing? Nope, he went around. Strike one on the first pitch. Connor Joe, 0 for 3. Yeah, he went too far on that. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2, Connor Joe. Just low, I guess. 1-2. Well, appreciate your service there, Wentz. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it back. And happy Mother's Day tomorrow. Yeah. Teach him something, that's for sure. In the dirt, 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Connor Joe don't like it, but you're out of there. One out. Santana would come to the plate now. He's 1 for 2. He had the Pirates' first hit of the game. Yeah, double play and the inside for a ball. 2-0 Baltimore, top of the ninth, 1 out. 1-0 count to Santana. He has singled and he has walked. Foul tip. 1-1. Here's the pitch. High, but he checked his swing and fouled it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a break on that. Orioles trying to get their 4th shutout of the year. I imagine if they shut him out that Mr. Splash is going to get everybody wet. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. There's 2 outs. Mr. Splash is warming up the gun. Sawinski, the center fielder, comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today with the walk. No, struck him out, buddy. Struck him out. So there's a runner at first now with 2 outs. Sawinski at the plate. First pitch is outside for a ball. And Mr. Splash is warming up that water gun. High first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Nobody on for or 1 runner at first for Pittsburgh with 2 outs. Top of the ninth, 2-0 Baltimore. Sawinski at the plate for Pittsburgh. He's got a 1-1 count, and there's time called. Rushman called time to catcher. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Batista sets. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the ninth, 2-0 Baltimore. Pittsburgh has a runner at first. Sawinski at the plate for Pittsburgh. Strike 3 called. Orioles win it 2-0. What a great pitching game from the Orioles. The winner Wells goes to 3-1, 2.68 earned run average. Save for Bautista, his 10th save, his earned run average 1.42. Losing pitcher Contreras, he drops to 3 and 4 with a 4.40 earned run average. What a pitching game by Wells. It's about the best I've seen him pitch. Wow. What a game. What a game. What a game. It was a good game, Julia. It really was. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Robert. I lost my spot here. All right. No runs, 3 hits for Pittsburgh. Got to give them a hit. No errors. Orioles had 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Final score. 2 solo homers for Baltimore today as they win it 2-0. Mr. Splash is spraying everybody no matter what's going on. He's got that water gun. He's going to get them all. What a game. I love pitcher duels like that. That was great. Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, both his solo homers. And the Orioles win it 2-0. Tomorrow's game is at 1:30 in the afternoon. No guarantee, but I'm going to try and get it in, being that it's Sunday. My mother has passed, so I don't have to do nothing for Mother's Day. So hopefully you guys come back, say hello. And again, the Orioles win it 2-0. A great pitching performance by Tyler Wells. Never seen him pitch that good. Let's see here. So I want to say thanks to everybody. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day, great night, whatever your case may be, wherever you are. Thanks, Wentz. I appreciate you coming in. Keep me occupied. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. God bless y'all.